Assalamu alaikum, children. Welcome to Islamic session. Children, in the last session, we have started with Unit 8, Chapter 3. The universe speaks Tawheed. And we have learned the meaning of Tawheed. We have also learned the meaning of Tafakkur and the worship of Tafakkur. In today's session, we will start with a new subtopic, a world of harmony. As learnt in the earlier session, harmony means that everything is in agreement with each other. When you wake up in the morning, is it by chance that breakfast is ready on the table for you? Or is it because somebody prepared it for you? Yes? Of course, it is because somebody prepared it for you. How come breakfast will come on the table by chance? Isn't it? So if something as simple as breakfast on the table cannot come by chance, then what about you and me, our body, the world, and the universe? Is it that they are created by chance? Surely it did not occur by chance or by accident. Everything in the world and the universe is the creation of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only Allah is the creator of the universe, but He is the one and only creator. Now look at the perfect human body. You will realize that every part and organ of your body is in its most appropriate place. Just imagine if you had your nose in place of your ears and you had your ears in place of your eyes, and if your eyes were made behind your head, how annoying you would look and how inconvenient it would be, isn't it? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, has created us in the most perfect fashion. People can do so many wonderful things and amazing activities with the help of their physical and cognitive, that is, mental processes. Everything in the human body is designed in the best form. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah 3, certainly we created man in the best form, means every human being is unique in the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created him or her. Now all human beings have two eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, and so on. But all of us look different, isn't it? We are unique in ourselves. None of us look alike. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us in a very intelligent way so that we can live happily and interact with the world around us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed upon us countless blessings. Example, eyes to see, ears to listen, legs to walk, hands to work, mouth to eat, tongue to talk, and so many other innumerable blessings. Now look at the world around you. How the sun rises from the east and sets in the west with its amazing perfection and harmony. Things warm up with the heat of the sun during the day and they cool down at night. This cycle, the night and day cycle, continues without any break. The sun also brightens the world every day so that people can work easily and it makes the things clear and visible to them. While it disappears and causes darkness everywhere so that we can sleep and rest. Imagine if the sun remains up during the night and disappears during the day all the time. What do you think will happen? Yes, what will happen if the sun remains up at night and disappears during the daytime? It will cause disruption in the entire universe. It will disturb the nature cycle. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Suratul Qasas, say if Allah were to make the night to continue incessantly on you till the day of resurrection. Who is the God besides Allah that could bring you light? Incessantly means without any interruption, constantly. Do you not then hear? Say, tell me if Allah were to make the day to continue incessantly on you till the day of resurrection. Who is the God besides Allah who could bring you the night in which you take rest? Do you not then see? Means if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made night permanent until the day of judgment, which God or other entity could bring light to the world? Is there anyone besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? There is none. In the same manner, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made the day permanent, He made it continue until the day of judgment. Which God besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could bring night? Is there anyone? There is none, because Allah is the only one true God. He has created the night and day in the most perfect balance. He has made the day to work and the night to sleep and rest. He has created the night for tranquility. And if the day continued until the day of judgment, all human beings would be exhausted working and they would have died. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everything in the most perfect way, and the wisdom behind the creation is best known to Him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran that a disbeliever is the one who does not see and appreciates the sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A non-believer is the one who does not see and appreciates the signs of Allah. Where do we see the signs of Allah? Of course, in His creation. And if we do not ponder and do not appreciate His creation, means we are not believing. He does not ponder. A non-believer does not ponder. A true believer in God has the ability to see the signs and power of Allah's existence, His greatness and oneness. A true believer always ponders, always reflects in different creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and recognizes His power, His greatness, His oneness, and appreciates them as well. A believer can understand the power of Allah through His signs which are present in His creation. Look at the trees in the forest and around you, how they produce and provide oxygen for us to breathe. While they use the carbon dioxide we exhale. We all know that we take in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. So the oxygen that we take in is produced and provided by the trees. And the carbon dioxide that we give out is used by the plants and trees. What do you think would happen if trees stopped producing oxygen, or if they needed oxygen in the same way as we need? What would happen? There would be no oxygen present. All the oxygen would be consumed by the trees themselves, and we human beings would die without oxygen. Go beyond the world around you and look at the stars at night in the sky. How brightly they shine. There are trillions and trillions of stars up there in the sky. They all travel in perfect harmony without colliding with each other. Without crashing, they travel in perfect harmony. Admire the harmony of the universe and how the different planets rotates around the sun. There are some people who believe that everything in this world and universe happened by chance, by accident. Now ask yourself, can everything that you see around you can occur, can come into existence by chance or by accident? Is it possible? No, it's not possible. Can this world have the amazing perfection, balance, and harmony without the creation and control of the Creator, our great Lord? Is it possible that everything is happening on its own? It's not possible. We need to think about the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and identify the signs of His greatness, His power, His oneness in His creation. Did you know what is tafakkur? Yes, we have learnt the meaning of tafakkur in the last session. Once again, let's revise. The exercise of wondering about the world is called tafakkur, and it means deep thinking. Deep thinking about what? About the different creations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Tafakkur is an act of worship in Islam. Why? Because it draws our hearts closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It brings our attention closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Children, I'll conclude this session over here. Today we have learnt how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created all his creations in the best of its form, in the most perfect manner and harmony. The remaining part we will do in the next session.